What's going on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, all platforms? Welcome to another episode of New York Giants Full Access with your boy Big Pat Sports Talk. And today, Mr. Joe Schoen, Giants GM, had a press conference today. And one of the main focal points was when he was asked about the quarterback position. And he told them, we don't need to draft a quarterback. It's not mandatory. So I'm going to give my opinion about that. And we're going to talk about it. Let's get into it.
I'm in red form, in a red state, such a red case on a red song. In a shared space with my shareholders, cause we share a bond. Spiritual healthcare, that's real self-care, you won't care for.
I got my Mets hat on to the back. Y'all already know where we going with the stats.
Any artist that's talking garbage and try to curse us, y'all follow a wave and do whatever's current. I follow his ways. I know my turn is coming.
Welcome to New York Giants Full Access.
Right, so we are here on New York Giants Full Access. Thank you for tuning in, and we're going to get right into it, man. Joe Schoen had his press conference today, and he talked about some good points about the number 3 pick. First and foremost, he said that, hey, drafting a quarterback is not mandatory. So we're going to listen to Mr. Joe Schoen personally and see what he had to say about that question. And then we're going to talk about some other things during that press conference. So let's get into it, man.
A couple of veterans in Russell Wilson and James Winston. How important is it for the Giants to select a quarterback at some point in this draft?
With the signing of those two players, I think we put ourselves in a position where, I don't think that's mandatory or something that we're, our feet to the fire and we have to do. I think the two guys we signed have played a lot of ball. They've got a lot of skins on the wall, and I do think we've upgraded that room, compared to where it was a year ago. I like the two guys that we have, and Tommy's still in there, and he's won games for us too, and he's still developing. So we're happy with the makeup of the room right now.
So basically, he told the reporter that, hey, look, we are happy with the way our room is, quarterback room is. We got Jameis Winston, who's played a lot of games in this league. We got Russell Wilson, who's played a lot of games in this league. And we got Tommy DeVito, who's won games for us, is still developing. So drafting a quarterback is not mandatory for the New York Giants going into this draft. Let's talk about that a little bit. So basically what is being sold is hey, we got some veteran quarterbacks on this team. Our quarterback room is way better than what it was last year. And we are good with the quarterbacks that we have if we decide not to draft a quarterback. Now, my issue with that is what about the future? You only got Russell Wilson on a 1-year deal, and you got Jameis Winston on a 2-year deal, and Tommy DeVito, we all know, is not it. So if you have a chance to draft a Shedeur Sanders to secure your future, why wouldn't you do it? Why wouldn't you draft a quarterback that you followed around for 2 years and everything that he's done as far as a pro day or having a showcase, you were there with a huge brass behind you, like the whole coaching staff and everybody. And if you have the chance to select that player, why wouldn't you do it? To secure your future at the quarterback position. The Commanders' quarterback position is secure. The Eagles' quarterback position is secure. And whether you believe it or not, the Dallas Cowboys' quarterback position is secure with Dak Prescott, and they traded for Joe Milton from the Patriots, who I believe can develop into a pretty good quarterback. So why in the world would you not want to secure your future at the quarterback position, New York Giants, by not taking a Shedeur Sanders if he's available? It doesn't make any sense to me. It's like this fan base is scared of Shedeur Sanders and scared of what he can become on this New York Giants team. So that right there, somebody's going to have to make me believe that not drafting Shedeur Sanders is not the best option for the New York Giants moving forward, because all I heard about for the past 3 to 4 years when Daniel Jones at the helm is you got to get your quarterback, you got to get your quarterback, you got to get your quarterback. And now you have the chance to get your quarterback and you're going to pass on a quarterback that was very productive, changed 2 coaches at Jackson State and Colorado, and is a very good quarterback. I don't understand it. And it's just like a Giants thing to do. You go draft a Travis Hunter or you go draft Abdul Carter over your quarterback of the future and kick the can down the road again. Awful for Arch. That's what Chris Candy is preaching. And I wonder who's that message coming from. I got a pretty good guess. But it is what it is, man. I think you should take Shedeur Sanders and move forward. Secure your future. You could bring him in into a pretty good situation. If you do believe that Jameis Winston and Russell Wilson can win you some games, why not draft Shedeur Sanders and have him learn behind those guys where he doesn't have to come out and start immediately like how Daniel Jones did. He gets to do a little bit of what Eli Manning did behind Kurt Warner. It just doesn't make any sense to me, man. Definitely on that point. And get to another couple of points. Joe Schoen also mentioned that the number 3 pick is still up for sale. So they may trade back. And so if you do trade back, that means you might miss out on Sanders, Hunter, and Abdul Carter. Now, really tell me where the sense is starting to make it at. Are you willing to trade back to 9 and take Jackson Dart and let the Saints get Shedeur Sanders? Are you willing to trade with the Steelers from 21 and let them jump up to 3? You know what I'm saying? So what's the real deal on that? You know what I'm saying? All these could be actual smoke screens, and Joe Schoen doing what Joe Schoen does doesn't allow anybody know what the Giants are going to do in the draft, which is a pretty good thing. But if you take these things to heart and literal, none of these things make any sense. Why would you trade back and miss out on a blue chip prospect that can help you win now? Because that's the whole idea about you not taking Shedeur Sanders is we don't have time to train a quarterback. We got to win now. So if you got to win now, why would you trade back and miss out on one of those blue chip prospects that can help you win now? Abdul Carter can help your defense get better to where your defense can be dominant. You can win now. And Travis Hunter can help you out on the offense at the receiver position and make your offense a whole lot better. So that trade back scenario doesn't make any sense either. So what are the Giants doing? What are the Giants going to do with this number 3 pick, man? Are they going to trade back? Are they going to take Sanders? Are they going to take Hunter? Are they going to take Carter? You really don't know what they're going to do. And the last subject I want to talk about is he talked about Travis Hunter, and he said he would play him on offense and defense. So that gives me a little bit of leeway with Travis Hunter that you're going to use him the way that he's supposed to be used. You're not going to try to focus and just put him at corner, and you're going to allow him to play receiver, which he will be your number 2 receiver immediately. So if they're going with that idea of giving him a couple of packages at DB in certain situations and let him do his thing at the receiver position, I'm actually kind of with that. If you pass on Shedeur Sanders, because that's about the only other thing I can see that you can do at that position between Travis Hunter and Shedeur Sanders. I like Abdul Carter too. I think Carter can help out this defense a lot, but you're going to have to figure out what you want to do with Thibodeau if you're not going to use Carter at the inside linebacker positions on like first and second downs. So there's a lot of things to decipher with this Joe Schoen press conference. Joe Schoen does say drafting a quarterback is not mandatory. We're willing to trade that number 3 pick. And he gives me a little bit of leeway with Travis Hunter with him saying that, hey, we will play him at receiver and DB and mostly at receiver because you got enough DBs on the team. So most of his time will be on the offensive side of the ball. If you see him as the offensive weapon at the receiver position, he is. So I'm actually kind of cool with the Travis Hunter thing, but the trading back and not taking Sanders if he is right there, that's a hard sell for me, and I ain't buying. But this has been New York Giants Full Access with your boy Big Pat Sports Talk. Hey, you want to see more of me, man? Go to the other location where I'm at the Aboriginal Sports Network, where you can find the whole Aboriginal crew, and we're doing content, baseball, basketball, football, shows like the NFL All 32, shows like Heart of the City, shows like the Blacktop Podcast, shows like Big Pack Sports Talk Reacts. We do wrestling, we doing NASCAR. Shout out to Snarf. Man, go to the Aboriginal Sports Network and check all the Aboriginal crew out and hit that like and share button on the official network here on YouTube, man. But that's it for this show, man. Joe Shane, either you a slick one or you about to be slicked out the door, man. We gonna see what they do with the number 3 pick, man. But hey, it is what it is. Y'all know what time it is, man. Peace.
I'm in red form, in a red state, such a red case on a red song. In a shared space with my shareholders, cause we share a bond. Spiritual healthcare, that's real self-care, you won't care for.
I got my Mets hat on to the back. Y'all already know where we going with the stats.
Any artist that's talking garbage and try to curse us, y'all follow a wave and do whatever's current. I follow his ways, I know my turn is coming.
Welcome to New York Giants Full Access.